stay you. And then embrace the parts that you actually don't like about yourself. Like, let it out, because that is a special quality that no one else has.
I'm between two D's. Determined and...
I was just about to be like, wait, two D's? Well, welcome back,
girl,
to another episode, exactly, of After We Wrap.
You guys. I'm your host, Gabriella Ortiz.
And I'm your other host, Jaina and Ortiz.
Hi, mommy.
Hi, mommy.
What's
we
up?
haven't done a host only in a long time.
I forgot that you and I used to be a thing. You know?
You and I, we were a thing. And we're still a thing.
We are. We
are celebrating our 1 year anniversary this week.
Yeah,
this week.
Felicidades.
Wednesday. Congratulations. I can't believe a year has passed already.
I know.
It's nuts. It's
insane.
Nuts.
Last year, well, we were getting married. We were getting ready to get married. We were already in PR. I was already in PR. And then we announced the podcast.
Yeah.
And now a year later.
And now we're here. Yeah.
And today
it's been great.
Yeah.
And we want to thank all of our listeners, our supporters, especially our VIP Patreon members. We just had an amazing, epic trip to Disney. And if you want to check out our vlog that's currently on the you can only see it at our after party Patreon. Yes. Patreon.com/After We Wrap show. And join us and take a look at the absurdity.
It was insane.
It was
So
pretty amazing.
We get there.
Crunching. They're going to
Those
town
are the
on
dogs.
Those bones. The dogs are going to town on the bones.
Cousining.
The
cousining.
The cousins are cousining.
So we get there and I feel so bad because like the first thing I thought was like, I need a mimosa.
Oh, Gabby was on a drinking mission.
Where's the drinks?
At Disney.
But Jaina, she had a schedule.
Oh, I was like, let's just get 4 rides in before the first drink. And she's like, no, you want to grab a mimosa or wine? Can we just, all right, fine. And she was ready to party.
Ready.
At one point, she had 2 drinks in her hands. And I was like, you're going to drink them both? Okay.
Yeah. But I couldn't. Cool. There was one that I had to toss because it was too sugary.
Oh, it's too
the
sugary.
One that we got.
Yeah, there were a bunch of sugary things.
That's why I like to stick it with wine. It's just like, let's go to the wine bar.
It's guaranteed sugar.
Yeah.
Guaranteed sugar. You're just guaranteed to get a certain amount of sugar. Yeah, the drinks, the cocktails that they make are so ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, they're great, but some there was this coffee, Cocoa Pebbles drink that was also great. We had it. It was like a pick me up at 4 p.m.
Oh yes.
We went on like 13 different attractions, right? And like
insane.
In 8 hours, within 8 hours.
And I regret not going on the Incredibles roller coaster.
Incredicoaster. I would have thrown up.
I should have gone. Why didn't I go? I don't know. Okay. But
there's always an next
you guys, you will get to see Jane freaking out.
Oh yeah, the Ferris wheel is the scariest
but
one.
But you have to join our VIP page to see it.
It swings. Yeah, there's some great footage.
Hilarious.
Well, happy first year anniversary.
Yeah.
First year. Happy 1 year anniversary. This episode we will be answering our VIP members' questions. So our first question is from Valentin.
They are asking, as an aspiring actor, so how do you stay motivated as an actor? How do you find inspiration as an actor? Ooh, girl.
We can both answer these questions because I feel like we're constantly searching for some kind of inspiration. Yeah. But for me, I feel like I take it a day at a time. I mean, it's hard not to focus on what it will happen, especially at least this year. You think about the year as a whole. You don't think about today or maybe tomorrow. It's what's happening today, this week, this month, the next month. What about the end of the year? By the end of the year, I need to be X, Y, and Z. And that's what I feel like that's what keeps me. I don't know. I also have my little moments of stuckness. What do you say? What's the word for it? Just
It's
not confusion, but
writer's block. So you have
I feel blocked.
Block?
Thank you. I have moments of being blocked and uninspired, and so I feel like taking it day by day. I like to. I don't know if I have an audition coming up, I just focus on that audition, and then we'll see what happens next. But yeah, it's also the uncertainty that that keeps you, I guess, stuck. I can't think of any other word, but stuck, uninspired. Synonyms, please.
Don't ask me for more synonyms. Synonyms. I have to Google them.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even think I have the answer. So I don't even know what keeps me motivated. Sometimes I don't know. I think staying creative and working on something that fulfills you keeps you going. I don't know if it necessarily motivates you, but at least it keeps everything flowing.
Yeah. It's a tough question to answer.
Because I don't. Yeah, there's no right. It's very subjective. It's what could work for you may not work for me, and vice versa.
Yeah, I know that when I need inspiration, I go back to the basics. Like I just watch a favorite movie or someone that inspired me growing up, just to kind of get that like magic sprinkled all over again. Yeah. You know, I'm not in a position right now where I'm working full time, and so it's hard. I have to work on how do I keep that magic alive and that why alive, and keep and focus on the goal by staying busy in other ways. And like that's why I go into fashion, and that's why you're music, doing the play now. Now I'm doing the play, so that's keeping me busy. And also, which I think this is the easier part of acting, is that I am responsible for bringing two people to life, two women that existed in real life. So now I have to do the research of these two women and what they mean, you know. So when you're playing somebody that existed, it's a whole different responsibility versus like when you're creating your character from scratch, right? But yeah, I think I just keep focused on the why. Yeah. And you know what? Also, I obligate myself to try things that I don't like. So I am reminded once again, oh, this is where I belong. So like, for example, I'll try to get a job at a dentist's office. And then I'm like, I'm not meant to be in an office. Right. No disrespect to people who work in office. It's just not I'm not going to thrive in an office. That's all. But hard question to ask.
Thank you, Valentine. Our next question is from Sammy.
And this is for Jaina. So I'm going to ask you this. Yeah. No. So Jaina, you got a question for Sammy. What other character would you have liked to play if you weren't playing Andy?
Well, that's a very vague. I mean, that's.
Do you want to keep
honestly what character always? Oh, I mean, it could be anywhere, right? It's not specific.
I guess
in the show. I was gonna say Elizabeth Moss's character in The Handmaid's Tale, even though it's extremely dark.
That's a very
and heavy. Like every time I watched that show, I'd be like,
"You got through it."
I would want. Oh yeah. I mean, I have this thing where I don't finish if a show is finished. I don't watch the end.
Stop! Oh my god, I do this.
I haven't watched the end of Ted Lasso. I haven't watched the end of The Handmaid's Tale yet. I haven't watched the end of a lot of shows that have ended.
Because you don't.
I'm savoring them. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it would be.
I relate.
Melissa Smith has a question for the After We Wrap theme song. When will it be added to the opening of the pod?
After we wrap.
After
we're just gonna have to do a session, baby.
We have to pay Kyle for his copyright.
I gotta get on that. I gotta finish songs.
We have to.
You just gotta bug me because finishing songs is not my strong suit. Starting them all day.
All day.
All day.
Oh, that's
New
right.
songs all
what
the
would
time.
you have to do to finish it?
I could like throw it in like a Garage Band or a Pro Tools or a Logic or something and like do it proper. Or I could just like run a session out of my board and like we could do it here.
Ooh.
And we could like record it live and then like do it that way.
That we could do
but
that.
We'll come prepared.
Whatever's easiest.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Okay.
We'll come ready with different tunes and pitches, and then we can choose like, oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Great. Okay, thank you, Melissa Smith. Look what you did. Look what you did.
Inspiring.
Okay. Asia. Beautiful name. Okay. I guess it could be for both, really.
Yes.
Would you go back to being a dance teacher now that you have the time?
That is a great question. I'm actually going to be teaching at a salsa convention. My friend Stephanie Stevenson is hosting a salsa convention here in Los Angeles, and I am teaching kids and teenagers. It's just like a Latin jam session. It's nothing crazy, but I'm excited to do that. I do love teaching salsa, but I don't know that I'd go back. I think more a part of me wants to just social dance and do it for fun, even though teaching is fun, but I don't know. I guess it depends.
Do you consider yourself a good teacher? Because there's like a thing that really is.
I lost I haven't done it in so long that I think I lost the structure part of it, because I like to be very organized with like what exactly am I teaching, the music, if there's a choreographed little routine, 1 minute routine, I would love to have that already set. And so I haven't done that in a while, so I feel a little rusty.
I feel you.
And you? Would you go back to?
Well, I never.
You never instructed, right?
No, not really. Other than like musical theater for kids camp. Camp, summer camp. Sorry, which I already do that. So
yeah.
But
you teach.
Am I a good teacher? I don't know. I'm a decent teacher.
Why do you say that?
Because when I am surrounded by kids, I become a kid with them, and I get lost in the silliness of being a kid. And sometimes either at the school where I teach, I get in trouble because I'm enabling behaviors that aren't supposed.
You get in trouble from the people, or are the kids telling you, "Hey, take it down"?
For example, no. For example, what was it? I guess we were explaining on a movement, and the other teacher went, "Think like as you're a cat," and I go meow, and then all the kids started meow, and I go, "Oh shit, what did I just do?" So I tend to be a class clown teacher sometimes, I guess.
Oh, that's fun. I'm sure a lot of the kids appreciate that.
But I can also be very strict, and I'm not. That part's not fun.
I guess for Kenzie and Clancy.
Kenzie and Clancy. That's cute.
Kenzie Clancy. That's one name. My bad.
Yeah,
but it could be a question for the both of us.
Okay. Are you gonna travel this summer?
Well,
girl, where are we going?
I know you're going to Italy for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I may or may not go to Italy. I'm not sure.
Can you go in August so then we can meet?
I know, right? That would be amazing. I'm going to Cabo this weekend. Taking a much needed Cabo vacation. Yes. Cabo's a very short, it's two and a half ride.
We have to go, babe. We have to go, as he's yeah.
I know. You know what? Sometimes, actually, this happened last year. I was fortunate enough to do a lot of traveling, and I traveled a bunch to the point where I missed being home. I missed home so much. I missed the everyday routine of, you wake up, you do your little morning, whatever, coffee, tea, you work out, you're on this like regimen. You're in your own bed. You're with your dog.
With your closet.
You're not living out of a suitcase, and everything's just there and available. And
I mean, a lot of things that people don't talk about with vacation is it's exciting, but it also can be really exhausting. Like, it's great to see new things, but also it takes you out of your routine. Airplanes, airports, all that kind of thing it's exhausting.
Also, to be around a lot of people, like there are,
overstimulating.
It's just we're overpopulated as it is. And so just, you have the overstimulation from the amount of people just there. And I feel like travel culture has become more about what is the picture that I am going to show everyone and prove that I was here and look at me and this is, as opposed to really getting that experience of, and it's great in one hand because you want to check off the bucket list of all the places that you've been seeing everyone else visit and all the pictures that they've posted.
Yeah.
But
it comes down to a deeper question of
why
would you do it if you couldn't post about it?
Yes. Right. And sometimes, that gets in the way of the why. Why are you doing this? Why are you traveling? Why are you there? Why are you immersing yourself into this experience and, this culture and sharing this time? Yeah, I like to stay present as much when I go out, and I want to capture everything because you don't want to forget it. You want to go back home and you want to show it to your friends, show it to your family, and then obviously on social media. But yeah, I try to stay as present as possible, and then take the phone and capture the moments and then put it away. It is hard though.
It is, yeah. Especially if it's a place that it's really far away and you don't know when you'll get to go
right
back.
And then the thing that you remember the most is seeing it through a lens as opposed to really being there and seeing it, with your eyes. Yeah.
Ay.
So yeah, definitely things to think about while traveling this summer. Also, I do not
hold for plane.
Planes. Hold for plane. I'm not a fan of
what?
The plane situation. Like, I don't mind the ride, but just just knowing that there are a ton of people have touched and sat and picked their nose, and because I'm also I
or
do
take
the
their
same
shoes off,
take their shoes
and
off,
put their dirty feet as I show you all my feet.
I'm one for that too. I'll bring some socks and I'll get comfortable. But and then there are kids. Oh gosh, I came back. I was on a plane recently, and behind me was a baby, very cute. But the baby had dry boogies.
Yeah.
And the parents
and I was like, the parents just cleaned them, and the poor baby was just could barely breathe. But it was very cute, and he was playing hide and seek with me at one point, but also very loud. The new AirPods. The new Apple headphones. By the way, because it has a noise cancellation thing.
Oh, the AirPods.
Over-ear headphones?
Oh, over the ear. Yeah. Oh. And so that helped out.
Even more than the AirPods? Because the AirPods
I don't have the AirPod, I don't have that version. Okay. Because that has the bulb in it, and they fall out my ear.
Oh my God, I know.
So I know.
But I cannot get on a plane without
there's
those
a baby there, and then you can just cancel that out. That's amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kyla Resendez. Kyla. Hi guys, it's my birthday today, and you guys doing this live stream is the best gift I could ever ask for. Yay. What advice would you give to someone wanting to become an actress in Montreal? I've never been to Montreal. Have you?
No.
Maybe I have.
No.
Good acting scene in Canada. Place. Okay. Shout out to, I know, I've been dying to go. But I would say the same advice that we give everyone else from anywhere you are, getting involved in
getting class,
theater community, taking classes.
There's a lot of books out there too that you can read.
Right.
The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron. That would be my first thing go to. That's the first thing you should do.
I did read a book before getting started, and it suggested to change your area code, which I regret because now I don't have my 718 area code. I'm trying to get it back, but I wouldn't. When it comes to books, I'm like, sometimes what works for some people doesn't work for you. Just also stay true to you, because there's not a lot of there's not a lot of Gaby Ortiz. There's none other.
There's no Jaina and Ortiz other than you. There's
just embrace the unique qualities of you, because
embrace your craziness.
Yeah, embrace your craziness, because that is what ultimately sets you apart from everyone else, because there's no one will come in like Shane Hartline. No one will come into a room like Kyle Health. No one's gonna walk in a room like Gaby Ortiz. me and you all who want to pursue it. So stay you. And then embrace the parts that you actually don't like about yourself. Bring that, because that is also what people want to see, believe it or not. The things that you are trying to hide or trying to compress, like let it out, because that is a special quality that no one else has.
What are those things for you?
Eek. I don't know that I even love it. So it's something that I have to, you just sort of release and let let be. If it's a certain way, I don't know, you talk it is, even if it's just like being yourself in an interview, if you think, oh, this is the improper thing to say, or like I have to be a certain way, just screw it all.
Yeah.
And be, talk to your friend. Don't necessarily think that, oh, these casting directors or these producers, they're at this higher level or whatever. They're also people who poop and pee and pick their nose and
that's true.
do not, like, I don't know. We're all the same.
Well, like I used to, when I first started, I thought it was like I have to impress them. Or
you have to be a certain way in it.
Yeah, but no, you have to be your own authentic self. And it's easy to forget your values and morals and like, your enseñanzas, how do you say it? Your learnings, the things you learned, I don't know. And they get lost within the bullshit of the industry, and you pick habits from other people because you think that's the correct way, and then you forget you forget where you come from. Yeah. And when you are reminded, oh, that's right, I really never truly agreed that this was supposed to be this way or whatever. Just like be authentic to yourself, and it's not easy to do.
No,
especially now.
It's easier said than done, for sure.
Elizabeth Napoles. Hello, Jaina and Gaby. What's up, Elizabeth? What are your thoughts on failure, and how do you get past your failures and keep working? Girl.
That's a really deep question, Elizabeth.
Nana.
What are your thoughts on failure, Gaby? I'm going to direct.
They terrify me. I'm terrified of failure. That's one of my biggest fears. I don't want to fail myself. I don't want to fail my husband. I don't want to fail my family. How do I get past that? Failure is not an option. So you can't think of failure. Failure does not exist in your vocabulary, because if you let it live in your vocabulary, then you're going to achieve failure. However, we must achieve failure in order to get to greatness.
Right.
Because we learn from our failures. Yeah. So failure does need to happen. And maybe, hear me out, Elizabeth, maybe we allow the failures because we know that we're going to grow from them. Do not reject failure, because maybe you will end up being the worst person in the world. I don't know. Maybe it'll take a turn and create a monster versus like a good person, I don't know.
I feel like you could see this in a lot of athletes. Obviously, you don't get it right the first time, and everything takes practice, and you're not going to win every game. You're going to lose or fail. But without those failures, without those losses, how does that win feel? Even like how can you appreciate the win without the loss, the losses or the failures? I mean, you're right. Failure shouldn't even be in
your
like, it's such a
bubble,
it is a, I mean, it is true. We shouldn't ignore that it exists. Failure, you lose, you don't always win. And I think it's being comfortable with, you know what, we're gonna win, we're gonna lose, but ultimately, if you can't appreciate the highs or the wins unless you experience the lows.
Or maybe like if we see failure as part of life, which it is,
right, embracing it.
Embrace it. Because today I failed to send an email to a person that I wanted to email, or I failed to finish laundry, and now the laundry pile has doubled. So like, I think failure is part of our everyday in little itty bitty pieces sprinkled throughout the day.
That is true.
But in the big picture, if you're saying like, oh, I have this goal and I failed to attain the goal, then you're going to fail at the goal, but you're going to get so much better that you're going to be an expert at it in 5 to 10 years.
Right.
You know what?
Yeah. You know what? I just learned something.
I did too.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you. Thank you, Jaina. Thank
truly,
you,
like instead of being afraid of failing, welcome it and accept it as part of the journey, because how do successful people become successful if they hadn't failed a bunch of times before? It's time for a quick break to tell you today's episode has a special partner, Keen. Gabby, have you ever had one of those moments where you needed some insight about your life, maybe about relationships or career choices?
Absolutely. And that's where Keen comes in. Keen connects you with an experienced psychic, a tarot reader, and astrologers to help guide you through life's uncertainties.
Keen is super easy to use. Just sign up and you can immediately choose from hundreds of gifted advisors. They're available for phone calls or chats whenever you need them.
That's right. And these readers, they each have unique talents, whether it's guidance on relationships, career advice, or even spiritual matters. Keen has someone who can help you navigate your path.
And the best part, for our After We Wrap listeners, Keen is offering a special deal. Your first 5-minute reading for just $1. Imagine getting insights that can really make a difference in your life for just $1.
Wow. Okay. So giving Keen a try was incredibly easy for me. I had so many questions about where my career was heading, and my Keen advisor gave me so much clarity and peace of mind.
Don't stay in doubt. A Keen advisor is online right now to help you. So go to trykeen.com/afterwewrap or click the link in our description. Remember, your first 5-minute reading is only $1.
Again, for insightful readings and guidance, visit our partners Keen at trykeen.com/afterwewrap. Okay, now let's get back to today's episode.
Dale!
Okay.
La próxima. Chelly, have you guys ever thought of doing a play/show together?
Chelly, it is my dream to work with Jaina Ortiz.
Oh my God, we should do, besides the skits that we do, we should definitely do a little something.
Can you imagine?
That would be
amazing. I would cry for like a good hour and a half.
Really?
And then I would lock myself in a closet because panic is going to take over me. And then I have to go work out and let all of that energy out, and then I can focus.
And this is all part of the show.
Yeah.
But actually, I noticed that's how I compute too. Because when I got the play, I went into panic mode.
Really?
I had a good cry.
Really?
I was like, I have to do all of these things in front of people. And then I worked out, and then I started doing my research, and now I'm like at the place that I'm supposed to be.
Huh?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Maybe that's how you process.
Maybe
those things.
But yes, I would love to do a play, show, or movie.
Yeah,
together.
Anything.
Are you kidding me?
That would be amazing.
From our couch to God's ears.
Yes.
Your couch. Sorry.
Our couch. No, our couch.
now.
Madison Towns. What are 5 things in your life that you're grateful for but don't really take the time to appreciate? Water.
Oh, that's deep.
Water. Water is my number one. For me, that's just the first thing that pops up to your head.
Really?
What for you?
Well, just because we're coming down from speaking a lot of Italian, my time in Italy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I would say health too.
Health.
It's something that you don't think about every day, and unless you are suddenly sick, ill, injured, in an unfortunate situation where you then realize how important being grateful for your health every single day, how that,
Yeah, because if you're sick and you have a long 12-hour day tomorrow,
I'm telling you,
and then you can't perform
because that's all you think about when you aren't able to do something because, you know,
when you're sick, you realize,
right? You realize, wow,
health,
I just want to be healthy. I just want to be able to X, Y, and Z, and yeah.
Health is very important. Water.
Health.
Don't really take the time to appreciate it. Oh my goodness.
That was 3 with Italy.
Well, Italy, yeah. And that's more of like,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. That's a lot. 5?
I also feel like, I mean, water, health.
Babe. Kyle. Babe. Kyle.
What are some things that you are grateful for, but you don't really take the time to appreciate?
Tough.
I would say nature.
Yeah, nature.
Fucking being alive.
Being alive.
Period.
Being alive.
Yes, because we get caught up in the bullshit in society.
You're like, oh shit, I'm actually,
Yeah, and then you just forget that none of this matters at the end of the day. Like, it's your family, your life, your health. You know?
That was a good one. Madison. I've got to think.
I've got
to get into my gratitude journal.
Yeah.
Dale, Nina.
Okay, Nina. If you could choose any existing show or movie to star, which would it be?
I would want to be one of the characters in The Office.
You've expressed that before.
I know there's a reboot coming out.
Big shoes.
Yep.
Existing show or movie.
An existing show, White Lotus.
Ooh, White Lotus.
Or a movie. You know what? Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries, really?
They're doing, I think, the third one. I may be wrong. I don't know.
Did you see the other one with Anne Hathaway? The one with the young...
Her new movie? No, I haven't seen it yet. The one that just came out? No, I haven't. Or Mamma Mia.
Oh, musical for sure for you.
Put me in Mamma Mia, but how are we going to make this work? How am I related to Meryl Streep?
You could be in there. Her long lost.
Maybe. Hear me out.
Puerto Rican cousin.
Ooh. They bring Cher back, and she actually gets with Singados. I can't remember the Andy Garcia's character, and I can play Andy Garcia's daughter. There it is.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
I would do. I've always wanted to be a scream queen, so I would do Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. Michael!
Oh
Michael,
my God!
get the over here!
Oh my God!
Remember at the end where she has had enough of her brother.
Can you imagine? Yes, I can. I can imagine.
That's the stab.
The stabbing.
That's her stabbing him. You know what? You are not. You are gonna stop killing people.
I don't know. I can't choose one. I love movies. I love shows. So put me in anything with a good story.
Yeah. This is a question from Jessica. Hey, Jessica. How would you describe your last year in 3 words? And what would the 3 words for your coming year? What would be the 3 words for your coming year?
And 3 words for the next year. Okay.
So wait.
How?
Ever since 2020, it has gone to
chaotic.
Shit.
Yeah.
We would always hope.
Wait,
you know what? Next year's gonna be it. This is gonna be my year. Oh my God! You know what?
New year, new me.
New year, new bitch.
I feel like a lot of people are stopping New Year's resolutions for that reason.
Absolutely.
Oh, I stopped.
I was done too.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Fuck that.
Screw it.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, it's great to manifest shit.
It never restarts. It's just
you never know, and you never know what can come up. Obviously, you want to hope for the best and put all the good juju out there for you and your loved ones. But, the 3 words for for the coming year.
Ooh.
Have no idea.
Wait, we're in 2024.
Wait, and that's not
shit.
The 3 words would be, I don't know, or
here's for the best. No, that's 4 words.
See what happens.
See what happens.
But the 3 words, how would we describe the last year in 3 words? Oh my gosh.
2023.
A shit show. Well, I don't want to make it all down. I would just say surprises. No. I would say
this is hard, Jessica. In 3 words. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We're going to take some time here to think about. I would say perspective. I would say growth. And I like the mm-hms from Kyle. And hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my 3 words for the last year for me. What about you?
Okay. You know what's crazy? I literally just had them and they're gone.
Say it in Spanish or say them in Italian.
Okay. Hold on. I didn't want to steal growth. What's another word for growth?
You can steal growth. You can absolutely steal growth.
So growth, for sure. Bravery.
Ooh.
I'm between 2 Ds. Determined and
I was just about to be like, wait, 2 Ds? Are we getting 2?
Between 2 Ds?
I'm between 2 Ds.
Story of my life, folks.
Oh my gosh.
I'm between 2 Ds. I just got it, actually. Between.
So you've had a great
you said
year,
between,
Gaby.
I was like, oh, she's between 2 Ds. Okay.
For showing us the visual.
I know the visual. Oh my God.
How far apart?
It's
Yeah, exactly. And this is this actual size. This is the
determination.
Ooh, I like that, D.
And
That's what she said.
hold on. What was the other one? Shit.
Desire.
No. Discipline.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm between those 2. I can't choose what.
I love it.
I think discipline. I love discipline.
I love it. Nadine, any advice on opening up to a partner at the beginning of a relationship?
My trust issues block all my feelings, basically. Oh, baby girl.
Okay.
I get it. I get it, though. Trust
opening
issues,
up to a partner at the beginning of a relationship. I think it's, that was just in the movie I saw last night with Anne Hathaway.
Oh, you saw it. Okay.
She mentioned something about opening up her heart and being vulnerable to someone and how that ended up hurting her at the in the end, and how she's afraid to now open up to the next relationship because all she knows is if I'm going to get my heart broken anyway.
Yeah.
So I think in my opinion it would be great to listen, or it would be great to pay attention and stay aware of how invested they are, and how much they want to make an effort in opening up or breaking that wall and getting to know you and
the real you.
And if they aren't, then because I always gauge how open to be with a person depending on how open they are with me. So I don't know. I think it's just reading their energy and maybe, I don't know, also just not being afraid to ask those hard questions. If you truly want to open up, maybe initiate, be the person who asks those questions and force them to, not force, but you know what I mean? Like, be the one to ask them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if I want to be vulnerable and open up to you, then there has to be an exchange.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretending that I'm Nadine right now.
No,
and I'm like,
yeah.
Well,
I also, because you want to get a better understanding on what this person's intentions are. Why am I going to open up to you if you're not going to take me seriously? If this isn't going to go anywhere, and we just maybe in this case, Nadine, maybe you just need a nice, and that's it. And then thank you so much for your service. Bye.
Yeah.
Nice what?
A nice what?
Nice what?
A nice fuck?
Little. She went like this. Ka.
Little.
You know?
Yeah. I wish I could whistle.
But
exactly.
A little.
Sometimes,
you know?
I don't know
Right.
what
But
anyone's talking about.
God.
So I think it also goes on the person's energy, like how you were saying, and their essence. Like if you feel like, I don't know, this person is giving me fuck buddies vibes, then that's what I know. That's what you're giving me. That's what you're gonna give me. Oh man, okay, I don't. You can go after we're done. You can go.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
really,
that's good to specify. Like, what kind of relationship is it?
Yeah. Because
Is
the
it
last
a
thing you want to do is open up to someone, and then you give them your all, and they just
want to take
and
your
tear
heart
you down.
and
Like, no,
mess with it.
No, we don't have time for that. But
Yeah.
I was like that with Shane when him and I started dating, because
We both were pretty straight about
What you wanted?
what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was for the first relation. It worked, but it was the first relationship that I was ever like that. Like I was like, this doesn't work for me. This doesn't work for me. This doesn't work for me. Like I think like very early we talked about these things.
I mean, and I even one time, which is my favorite, when I think, what did you say? I like you a lot. And I go, no, you don't. You don't even know me.
Yeah. The first time I ever told her I like you, like I really like you. She goes, you don't even know me. I'm like, because
I was like,
and then it was so funny when that moment happened. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. She doesn't like me. Like, it's so funny, like, and look at us now.
Yeah. But it was from a place of like, you can't say you like me because you don't know me yet, and I don't know you yet. Before I say those words and eventually get to the other L word, like I really want, and again, this time in your life, you don't waste your time, you know?
Yeah, that's very true.
What were you going to say, babe?
I was just, nothing. That we just have, I think we have time for one more question.
Oh, okay.
So
We only have
2 more.
Okay, let's go through them. Yeah.
Madison, really quick. Madison Towns, what is your love language?
We talked about this. Shit.
Mine, I think mine is more quality time.
Quality time.
Jaina, you also said physical touch.
Physical touch, yeah.
Physical touch.
Quality time. Yeah.
Definitely physical touch with Lou. Any chance I get, I just want to smother him with kisses and.
Oh yeah.
For yours as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a kisser. I'm just like, if I could hug you longer, I would.
I know.
Just like, I squeeze you.
Susan. Right. Or though, you know what? Sometimes it could change. Like I feel like sometimes some days are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because now I'm like a words of affirmation person.
You're a queen.
Oh, thank you.
You're a shining star.
I love it. I just got
the universe loves you.
Stop it. Susan Carrington, strangest purchase you've ever made.
Oh,
I don't know why I love this question. There's a bunch of questions, but I feel like this is one of the questions. Strangest purchase you've ever made.
Maybe these are
I think
5
it was.
questions.
I know, but we're just gonna do one
question
because we only have time for one. But there was this like fascia roller. This like lymphatic drainage roller.
Yeah.
I didn't really use it that much. It was a strange. Yeah, I only used it.
But it's good, right? No?
I mean, yeah, I did use it for some. It was just a strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably bought some.
Yeah, I want to know what is something you're like that you didn't need that you purchased just because it's like, oh, I want this thing.
Probably some silly gadget that I never used, but I don't. Some
definitely.
Amazon purchase that was. Oh, I remember.
What'd you buy?
It was this stupid ab pulsing thing that gives you abs.
Yeah.
Like it was this thing you
This strap.
Yeah, this strap. Oh no, but they had little like
electrical.
the electrical things. I used it, but it hurt, and I was like, this is stupid. This is dumb.
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to put that on your waist?
You put it on your stomach, and it like. Yep.
The ones that we had it on our back.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Babe.
Oh
This
boy.
is
Here we go.
preemie.
I'll be here all night, guys.
What's the strangest purchase you've ever
The
made?
first thing that came to my mind
Whoa,
was a dildo, but then I was like, that's not.
Well, that's not strange.
I know that's not
Yeah.
strange. No,
Well, what
but then
kind
it was a we can't. It was a vibrator. It was a pink vibrator.
Oh.
did the job.
Pink
Shane
like your
showed up.
shirts.
Yes.
like
but
the
no,
lights behind us.
but then I remember.
Oh my gosh, this is
taking
we're turning. This is taking a turn. Yeah, it's taking a turn.
No, I ended up buying a plant water system thingy.
Oh yes, I remember.
It's still in the box in the closet.
Oh goodness.
Never opened it. No. It was too complicated to put together.
Last question from Lori. This is actually great.
Okay. How do you me? Okay. How do you approach balancing the creative freedom of podcasting with the structure and demands of your acting career? Damn, Lori. That's a good
one because obviously, it's like I know.
How do you approach balancing the creative freedom?
That's a better question for Jaina to answer because she's with the TV show and everything.
I feel like,
which first of all, thank you for giving
a mixture of feelings. I know towards the end, this season really took it out of us in terms of demand. We had to be there there were long hour days and there was a lot of physical work towards the end and. Obviously, it was extra emotional because we were closing the mega 7-year chapter. But I feel like it's one of those things where this is work, but it doesn't feel like work because it's very creative and we're not necessarily, we enjoy it, right? Yeah. We enjoy doing the podcast, and so
we're lucky though that we've made it work for 50 episodes.
I know.
Without with your schedule, with insane. Gabby's, mine, we've all made it work for this long. But to be truthful, there will be times in the future where Jaina's busy, Gabby's busy, I might be busy, and Kyle's our schedules. Busy. Kyle's busy. We don't all align. Or where our schedules all don't align. And we've already, this could be a fun opportunity to discuss like plans for the future. Like we've discussed that, like, maybe in the future, there'll be a co-host, a guest co-host. So it's like, when Jaina's too busy, we could have somebody from the past on or vice versa. If Gabby's too busy, that's what's great about what we're doing is like, we get to show your audience so many fun people and some, and bring them back in different positions in the future so that this can always be a moving, the engine never stops moving.
Yes, because this definitely has been like a creative, fun space. It's like our little side
show
passion, like our little baby that we give love to, but it does take a lot of effort. I mean, thanks to Shane Hartline for, investing so much of his time and energy and work with editing and being very, specific about episode details and merchandise and all these other things and plans for the future. This wouldn't have survived without Shane. But this something that you've committed to takes time and energy and investment, and you have to keep it.
It also takes a fan base that a dedicated audience that like keeps tuning in every week, and not only just tunes in, like helps spread the word because we're only at the beginning of this, and for what we want to do in the future, and the guests we want to have on, and the project ideas from within the brand. Like it's only possible if you guys keep spreading the word, and it's so exciting. 1 year we did it.
1 year. So thank you again for all of our supporters, all of our fans, all of the people watching every week, tuning in, our VIP Patreon members. Like you are also a huge part in why this is still running, and you are a huge part of the investment that we all share together. So to answer your question, Lori, it is definitely quite the balance. And I think, making the time and making sure that
making sure also we're respecting each of our energy, like each of us, this city takes so much out of you. So to also find time to do this, it's while it is something we enjoy, it is work, and it is something that takes our energy. So it's also finding, okay, you know,
ways to stay fulfilled. Yeah,
ways to stay fulfilled, but also like spread it out a bit. So when we do meet up, we look forward to it again. We have energy for it. So we're not just like going through the motions, and it stays something we enjoy doing. Like that's the most important thing to me, at least.
Yeah.
That it stays something we enjoy doing.
That's it. That's it right there. I love that.
Okay.
Thank you so much for these
hold on. I want to tell you guys, when she came out of her room, she wore this top. I brought this as my wardrobe change. And I see her and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
We're always twinning.
We should keep a journal of every time we twin because I love how much it happens. I love it.
We should do same toenail colors as well.
Oh my God, I would love to. Don't make me cry.
I know, we're so silly. Well, these were
great
incredible questions.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time and coming up with these. We have to do more of these. I feel like these are great.
I know.
Because I feel like we may seem like we're helping you, but we're also learning while or through you. Does that make any sense? Like we're helping each other along the way. You asking us. I feel like our opinions and experiences can help provide this sort of guideline and add just a little more knowledge because we're also learning and growing, and
we never stop learning. We never stop growing.
So thank you for coming on the ride with us, but also, it's also nice to be on the ride with you.
Yeah.
So, thank you again.
That was beautiful.
That was a great episode.
So
we'll see you next
week,
time, guys, for another episode of After We Rap.
After we rap, after we rap, after we, what would you say? We do a little dance. I was like, we take a little nap.
Well, that's also
okay. Bye,
happening.
Guys.
Bye.